welcome back to the Be Nerdy Book Club channel. I'm Sophia, and this is my Soph Says on Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I do have a physical copy, which is in my room right now, and I forgot to bring it, but here's a picture of the lovely cover. And I am just going to tell you a bit about what I liked and what I thought it could be better. And yeah, so first of all, I gave it 5 stars. I loved the book. Like, I literally loved the book. This was my first ever Brandon Sanderson. Everyone is always hyping him up. I was very, very curious. And I decided to start with Skyward because I do love sci-fi and I do like human colonies going, fighting aliens sort of thing. It's my jam and I really, really like it. So having given this book 5 stars, you can imagine that I don't have a lot of negative things to say about the book. But let's start with a little blurb. So we're following Spencer Nightshade, like most awesome name ever, by the way. And she is the daughter of a traitor, like of a coward. And basically her dad was in a fight against the Krell, which are this alien mass of aliens, and they are always attacking the colony of of the people on Earth. They live in caves, and there's this space station which is called Atla. And basically what they have to do is to fight Krell against trying to destroy Atla or Igneous, which is one of the caves. And so her dad actually fled in a fight. So they were all fighting Krell in a huge battle for their so they could assert themselves on the surface of the planet, so they could build Atla. And her dad ran away and was shot down by his teammates. And so she is always branded the daughter of a coward, and she wants to be a pilot, but she will never fly because everyone is always telling her they will never let the daughter of a coward fly. And so this is kind of her story of trying to figure out what exactly happened to her dad and trying to follow her dreams despite everything being against her. So super strong points. We have Doomslug, which is this super, super cute slug. She's a slug. It's a slug. It's cute. It has the most adorable lines, and it's just a very, very comforting presence. I love it. And then we have M-Bot, which is a spaceship, and it's the sassiest spaceship ever. In the audiobook, it has like a Scottish accent, and I'm here for it. Honestly, I love M-Bot, and he's hers. He's its kind of inputs on the situation and always trying to make Spencer feel better, and their notions of human behavior and how to react to certain patterns of behavior. It's super, super cool. The other strong points, first of all, everyone is always saying that Spencer is not a likable character and she's not supposed to be, and I agree with that. I don't think that she's not likable. I think she's just very dumb. Because I liked Spencer from the beginning. I mean, we always tend to root for the underdog. But Spencer, even though she's the underdog, she's just so dumb. And I know that certain dumb things make her go further because she was brave enough to actually do those dumb things. But there are other things that I'm like, why? Why? There's a scene in the middle of the book where you're kind of like supposed to be liking her more because she has like all of this adventures and everything, and then she does the stupidest thing, and I'm like, why? Why? What did I do to you? Why are you so dumb? And that was most of my reaction through the book, because Spencer is like, oh no, I'm the underdog, but I'm gonna take them all down and I'm gonna kill everyone and I'm gonna drink your blood and wah ha 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 ha. And everyone's like, ah, cute. You're just a cinnamon bun. Aren't you cute? And then she does like she throws herself into the wolves and I'm like, God, Spencer, you're dumb. I'm sorry if the light keeps changing, but I wanted a tree background, and this is like the best place I can film. And besides that, the world building is very well done. Even if you're not into hard sci-fi, give this a try. It's not that hard to follow because the world is very well established. You are given some explanation about the backgrounds and why they do that, and that is actually great if you're someone who's not into hard sci-fi and going in like just believing certain things that are taken in consideration that are real, but those are very, very, very well done. The characters, even though the side characters, are very well fleshed out. Brandon Sanderson just doesn't just focus on Spencer and Spencer's family and Cobb. He doesn't just go for the main cast. He goes for the side cast as well. So I think that's very well done. I don't see a lot of people, especially men, do that very well, especially if some of the side characters are female. They tend to just disregard them. This didn't happen. It was great. I love it. I love the conclusion. I love the ending. It's not an ending where you're like, oh, I'm just gonna drop you here and now you're gonna have like this super anxious feeling waiting for the next book. No, we end the book like with a certain amount of information, but it's not enough to make you like, oh, well, I'm satisfied with this book already. No, you are missing like a key piece of information, and that's enough to like, well, now I want to read the next. I want to know what happens. And that's actually what happened. So we have some information in the ending about stuff, and then she's like, oh yeah, but this, and then it ends and you're like, oh, well, now I know stuff, but what about that? And it's really, really good. If you like sci-fi, read it. If you think you could be interested in sci-fi, I would recommend you starting with this one. It's not that far-fetched given the explanations that were given. I think it's really, really cool. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any other books that you'd like me to do a Soph Says on, leave them down below. Also, while you're down there, just leave a like and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!